my life, I'm a lot like you were. Old man, look at my life, 24 and there's so much more. Live alone in a paradise that makes me think of two. Love lost, such a cost. Give me things that don't get lost, like a coin that won't get tossed, rolling home to you. Lullabies, look in your eyes, run around the same old town. Doesn't mean that much to me, to mean that much to you. I've been first and last, look at how the time goes past, but I'm all alone at last, rolling home to you.
Pulled up to offer the cruise rides during the lunch break, and I mentioned that one of my favorite cars that just pulled up, that happens to be the car that belongs to Jack Kolesar, and Jack is here, and it's a 1949 XK120. And somebody said this is your first race weekend, is that right? It's the first, really the first time out after 35 years. So First race, first time. So you're not a racer from 50 years ago who's come back to do it again? I'm a racer from more than 50 years ago. Did drag racing, stock car racing. The last 25 years we raced a dirt late model car, and conditions caused us to stop doing that. Then I had this for laying around, and you had this car lying around? Lying around in bits and pieces, and we have a great family, and we used it for table for pig roasts and crab boils, and then inside, outside, and my wife got sick, and so I decided, well, you know what, I can make a vintage racer out of it. Racing never leaves you, no matter what you say. Now, just before we started to chat here, the name Tivy Shenton came up, and a number of times I've talked to Tivy at Shenley Park because he always wins his race, and I would always say, what a great car, and he would always call it, this junkyard dog, and then I'd build up out of all these pieces. It sounds to me as though perhaps your cars come together the same way. Basically the same way. I've got two different parts. I have a 52 parts car that has a few parts in it, but mainly all it's a 49 that I've reconstructed, built new parts. The only thing that I didn't do on it was build the engine, which Tivy did, and then a friend of mine, Ducci, he painted it, and I bought a radiator. All the rest that you see on it is something that I did. Yeah. Well, it looks like the car's running fine this weekend. Yes. I'd say that's one thing that amazes me, because I've put together a lot of race cars, and we never had a chance to take it out and shake it down. And our shakedown was go out and race. And I did come out a couple Thursdays ago and with Jack Neff, the head instructor here, and spent an hour with him, and we shook it down, but it run just like it's running now. So it doesn't mind the hot weather? No. temperature's 140, 150 degrees, which is a little bit cool for me, but that's the way it is, and it's great. I'm happier, and you can't believe how happy I am.
So obviously, then, I mean, to folks who are watching the race who think, boy, I wish I could do that, but I could never afford to do it. I guess you've got a different story.
Well, my kid's inheritance, but at my stage in my life, and I call it basically therapy, because I lost my wife about 6 years ago, and
so this is the way you spend your time and money now.
Time, money? Yeah, what is that?
So you're having fun this weekend?
I'm just unbelievably having fun. I had yesterday we had about 34 of my family was here, and they've all been in all the parties and just sitting on a Jaguar in it, and on fenders, and they all just come to see it after 35 years to see what it's like, and it's just great.
Well, next weekend is going to be really special at Chenley Park, I think.
Yeah, there it goes right there.
Who's driving your car right now?
My son. He drove the dirt late model. I built him and he fixed. He drove him, I fixed him after he wrecked him. So we had fun.
Now, but in the races this weekend and next, you'll be the driver?
Yes, I'm the driver. Yeah.
Jack, it's great. This is a great story, and of course, it's wonderful to see. That's an old car for here, and you might be older than the car, but it's great to see the car. It looks great, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it at Chenley Park next weekend.
I'll be there. Good Lord willing.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Jack.